While we were here and we were putting our slide out, we discovered that we have a problem. We have a frayed cable. And while we were here and we were putting our slide out, we discovered that we have a problem. We have a frayed cable. So we've called probably 5 or 6 different service places and mobile units, and nobody wanted to work on it, but we found a place in up the road. And I will be shooting video of that because they're a lifesaver, and hopefully they'll be able to fix us, and we'll be on the road to Klamath, California tomorrow. And we just want to say we're loving this trip. Yosemite was everything I thought it would be. It's so beautiful. So we left Yosemite this morning and we made it to Cloverdale, California for a one-night stop on our way to Klamath, California for the Redwoods. And so as we're staying here in a county park, or a county fairground, excuse me, and it's all of a sudden it's turned out to be a staging area for a fire incident, and the Cal Fire people are staged here, and it's an awesome thing that they're doing. They're very well prepared. I'm gonna let you see what's going on here. That's the kitchen area for the fire people, and then they have rooms and restrooms. They also have resting areas. They have a meeting room. This is all set up for one fire. So you can imagine this is going on all over the state of California right now, because they have various fires, especially down in Southern California in the Gorman area. But that's where we're at tonight, and this is our spot. We reserved a spot like 6 months ago before there was a fire, so we're lucky still to get in here. But then they got little Quonset huts set up. All sorts of stuff ready to fight a fire for these workers, these firefighters.
Cloverdale. We just left Cloverdale on our way to Ukiah. To have the RV repaired.
We are at the Grove of the Titans in the Redwood National Park. It was quite a road to get up here, but it's beautiful. And these trees are so big and tall. Thousands and thousands of years ago. The Grove of the Titans was discovered on a day in early May of 1998. Steve Sillett, a botanist and professor of redwood forest ecology at Humboldt State University, called Michael Taylor, a naturalist and longtime friend, and said, "Let's go and try to find some champion trees." They drove north to Jedediah Smith's State Park. They crawled through underbrush on their hands and knees, and sometimes lying flat on their stomachs and belly crawling. Taylor, who was leading the way, came to a fallen redwood trunk that bridged the creek. He climbed onto it and stood up. He saw that the creek had come out onto level ground, and directly in front of him was a curving wall of wood that blocked his view. It was the largest redwood trunk that he's seen in all his years of exploring the North Coast. I.e., he screamed. Sillett wondered if Taylor had finally broken his leg, but then he saw the Titan. They circled around it. It turned out to be, in fact, two momentous redwoods joined at the base, a twin tree with a combined diameter of 30 feet. It was since been named the Screaming Titans by Steve Sillett. They encountered two monstrous redwoods, which Sillett would later name Edril and Elwing. They ran Taylor's measuring tape around another one. It proved to be one of the largest redwoods ever to have been found. They would name it El Viejo del Norte, the Old Man of the North. Next to it grows a redwood that they named the Lost Monarch. They measured the Lost Monarch and found that it was the largest living redwood in the world. The Lost Monarch
contains at least 40,000 cubic feet of wood. Its trunk is 30 feet across near the base. Wider than the General Sherman, the giant sequoia in the Sierra Nevadas, that is the world's largest tree in terms of volume and mass. The General Sherman is bigger than the Lost Monarch because of its trunk has a cylinder shape like a stovepipe, while the Lost Monarch's trunk tapers slightly as it rises. Located in the northern part of the Redwood National Park and the Jedediah Smith State Park, the main trailhead is located on the eastern side of Howland Hill Road, just off Highway 99.
This is Wilson Creek State Beach. Pacific Ocean. This is inside the national park. The national park shares with the state of California, so it's Redwood State Park. The fog's still rolling in. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's still gloomy out. Well, we finally made it to Klamath, California. We're at the Golden Bear RV Park. Of course, we had a rough go of it. We had that frayed cable, which I mentioned on a previous video. But we were lucky, after calling 5 or 6 RV repair places, we found a person, a guy, and his company, Redwood Empire RVs in Ukiah, California. He was able to repair our cable, and we were on our way in no time. I'd like to thank Perry and the gang over there at Redwood Empire RV. If you're ever in the Ukiah area and you need repair, look them up. But we're here in Klamath, California at the Golden Bear RV Park, like I said, and I want to show you around. Here's our site, Site 30. We're all set up. We're here for 3 nights. We came in yesterday, and today we went on a little jaunt up to the north part of the Redwood National Park to a place called Grove of the Titans. It was beautiful. Mile-and-a-half hike, excuse me, through the park. It was one hell of a road to get up there. It was like a dirt road, and it was very narrow, and you had to pull off when people were coming on the opposite direction. But once we got up there, it was beautiful. I have footage of that. And today we're just going to relax, get some laundry done, and tomorrow we're going to have a surprise in store for y'all, so stay tuned.